Hello and welcome to my channel. It's a Tailored Life. My name is Taylor and today's video is packed full of cleaning motivation. We are cleaning all the different areas around the house, just getting things reset and back in order. And I get to show you guys my master bathroom. The contractors are finally done working in there. I'm so excited to get that all cleaned up. Before I bring in any decor, I just wanted it nice and clean. And of course, we are tackling like everyday messes all around the house. I have to clean the refrigerator just to get it reset and ready for groceries. So I hope you guys are ready to get some cleaning done. Go ahead, make your to-do list or turn me on while you clean. Let's clean up together. We are starting in the kitchen. It's a hot mess in this area, but that's okay because we are going to get it all the way cleaned up and ready to go.
Someday in pouring rain, I felt kind of low. Is it all in vain?
So I wanted to show you guys what I'm listening to while I'm cleaning. It's the audiobook, The Silent Patient, and I just finished the book. It was actually really good. I love a good mystery thriller book. I'll either listen to music, watch YouTube videos, or audiobooks or podcasts while I'm cleaning. And a lot of times if I'm trying to do the entire house like in one day, I will do an audiobook because it just kind of keeps me focused on what I'm doing as I'm moving throughout the house. So I listened to a majority of this book and it was a really good book. So if you're into audiobooks and like thrillers and mysteries like that, definitely check out The Silent Patient. I really enjoyed it.
You don't care what other people think of you or say, but you're so cool. You just spoiled with your love. Got no doubt that you are lovely. Oh, you're so lovely. Lighting up my space, you do. Like a candle in the dark. Ooh. Getting warmer every time I'm with you. Lighting up my space, you do. Like a candle in the dark. Getting warmer every time I'm with you.
Once a week at the beginning of the week, I like to do a quick little clean out of the refrigerator. I feel like it just keeps the refrigerator clean if I just wipe it down from time to time. It also helps me to not waste food because I usually go grocery shopping once or twice a week, sometimes twice a week depending on what we're eating. And this just helps me to know like what we have in stock, what we don't have, what we need. I also like to keep the refrigerator kind of empty because when it's cluttered, I forget about things and I can't find things and I think we don't have them. So I like to keep it clean, and I also like to keep it clean because I don't like to buy a lot of groceries at one time because I feel like we waste food like that. My family is very busy throughout the week, so what we do in the afternoons could easily change. We could have plans to have one thing for dinner, but my son may have practice for something that we weren't expecting, so I can't cook and we may eat out. So I try not to buy a lot of groceries ahead of time because I don't want to buy like a bunch of meat at the beginning of the week and then things change and we actually eat out, and if I didn't freeze them in time, they go bad or anything like that. So I usually like to grocery shop like as needed, if that makes sense. If I know for sure we're gonna eat it, I'm definitely gonna buy it at the beginning of the week. But if I'm unsure, like on Sunday, I may not buy groceries for whatever we're gonna eat on Thursday, just in case plans change. It'll just be easier for me to go to the store as we get closer to that day. And if you're new to my channel, this is my 2-year-old son, Lincoln. I am a wife and a stay-at-home mom. I have 2 boys, my 7-year-old Jackson and my 2-year-old Lincoln. Jackson is currently in school right now. Well, he's starting school. He's starting 2nd grade. And Lincoln, he goes to daycare part-time, but for the most part, he is home with me. I love making cleaning videos, like home decor, just all things homemaking, but mostly cleaning motivation because that's something that I'm doing often. I'm usually always cleaning. My house gets pretty messy pretty quickly, so There's always messes to be cleaned. If you like these type of videos, definitely please consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you. And if you're new here, please say hello in the comments. I love like chatting and getting to know everyone. If you're not new here, I still want you to say hello because I love the friends in the community that we make here on YouTube and just like chatting with everyone. So definitely say hi in the comments.
Everybody's been saying that you're up to no good. Everyone has been telling me that you got me hooked. You're playing it big time. You're feeding me lies. Everyone has been bugging me to sever the ties. But I would never, ever, ever would have believed them. No reason. Sometimes the truth is hard to see. But now the never, ever, ever seemed to be over. I saw her, so I'm happy I got freed. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I won't let the door hit when I leave. Should've known by your rap sheet that you weren't nice. But now I am telling you, I'm going to smile. But I would never, ever, ever would have believed them. No reason. Sometimes the truth is hard to see. But now the never, ever, ever seemed to be over. I saw her, so I'm happy I got freed. Lucky, lucky, lucky me.
So now that the kitchen is all clean, I have my groceries for what we are going to eat this upcoming week. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these put away in the refrigerator. This is why I love to just clean the fridge and clean the refrigerator out before I get my groceries delivered. I don't always get them delivered. Sometimes I'll go into the store, but on this day I got them delivered and there was such a mess. I ordered a bag of ice for my husband and the ice melted all over the groceries. So a lot of the stuff was wet, so I needed to lay it out to kind of dry it off and wipe off what I could and take some things out of the items. If you don't know, I live in South Florida, so ice melting is not that crazy to me. I mean, I was kind of upset that there was water all over the groceries, but I understood because it is South Florida and it is very hot outside. So if the delivery driver had more than one order to do, the ice would definitely melt. So I just wiped everything off and put everything away. But I was glad the refrigerator was clean, so it was easy for me to just go ahead and quickly put everything away.
My best friend didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. How it's gonna stay in the fight with you. Just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you. You and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep in your worn out
the kitchen is all clean now. The refrigerator is completely restocked and we are ready to go. So now that this space is clean, I am going to go ahead and move into our family room, dining room area. This area is always chaotic for us. Like, even when we don't have anything going on, this is just the area that my family spends majority of the time in. We eat here, we relax here, we hang out here. My son does homework here. Like, this is our hangout spot, so there's always lots of mess going on. So I just need to go ahead and get things that are left out, especially on this table, which is like a catch-all for us. Get all of these things put away and put things away in our family room area. I also had some laundry that I had started, but I didn't have a chance to finish putting that away. So I'm gonna get that all put away and get everything in here clean and back to the way it should be.
Don't get around, but there's something about you I like. You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found. There's something about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Guess I'm just too scared to settle down. There'd be many nights I got too high and almost left town. But there's something about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better.
So while I'm folding clothes, I usually like to pause my audiobook or podcast or whatever I may be listening to in my AirPods and usually just watch some YouTube, catch up on anybody's videos that I may have missed or anything like that. So let me know in the comments, do you all watch YouTube on TV, on your phone, or on your laptops? I prefer to watch YouTube on my TV. It's just really easy for me to pay attention. And I know to some people it may be crazy because I like to watch cleaning videos while I'm folding laundry or before I clean up, because it really does give me lots of motivation if I watch a video before. So sometimes while I'm folding laundry, I like to watch a cleaning video, because after I fold the laundry, being that I've sat down for a little while, I'll usually kind of catch myself hanging out on the couch and not getting back up right away like I should. So usually watching a cleaning video while I'm cleaning, it helps me think of other things throughout the house that I need to clean and add to my to-do list, and it just really keeps me motivated and keeps me going.
Made to fall, stars, counting stars, and they guide me through the dark. Lonely days left in despair, air is getting heavier, but I do my best to breathe. Dreams of green and filled with bliss. this. Life is so much more than this. So where do you go when nothing's like home? I'm going for the gold, turning off the cruise control and take the long way home. Moving on was never harder with knowledge of all the things I leave behind. I got a new friend in my life that is perfect, and you're no longer on my mind. Sun, warming sun, and my life's just begun. Sun, under the sun, I'll be fine and you'll be gone when nothing's like home. I'm going for the gold, turning off the cruise control and take the long way home. Only days left in despair, air is getting heavier, but I do my best to breathe. Dreams of green and filled with bliss. Life is so much more than this. So where do you go when nothing's like home? I'm going for the gold, turning off the cruise control and take the long way home. It isn't hard to tell.
Now that I'm all done folding, I'm going to go ahead and put everything away, and I like to separate everything in piles when I'm putting clothes away. This makes it so much easier because I have everyone's drawers separated and organized. Like my older son has a drawer just for his shirts and one for his shorts, so it's just easier for me to have everything laid out and separated, so as I'm taking it into the room, it's super easy to put it right in the drawer. Now for my older son, I don't always put his clothes away. He is 7 now, and that is one of his responsibilities, but I will sort his items out and put them on his bed. On this particular day, I did just go ahead and put them in the drawers just because it was easier, and I knew that I would be working in his room later, so I wanted to go ahead and help him. But normally I would just lay his stuff out on his bed and he would put it away himself. Now this is the next day, because after I finished doing that load, I needed to go ahead and start preparing dinner for the boys that day. So this is the next day, and I wanted to go ahead and finish this area and just make sure it was all the way clean.
I don't know what you did, but it's alright with me. It doesn't matter any longer. I will forgive your flaws if you're forgiving mine. Are you gonna spill the truth or waste your life away? Sitting on your fingertips, so I know what you'll say. Baby, don't bother, you know it hurts anyway. Don't bother, as long as you don't say that it's over now that it's over. We used to talk about getting older. We said we hoped on, but now it's over. It can't be over.
So I'm going to use the steam mop again to mop this area. For me, the steam mop is just really convenient. It does help keep my floors really shiny, but about once or twice a month, I will pull out my regular mop and I will use like Pine Sol just to get the floors a little bit of an extra clean if I feel like they need it. But if you use a steam mop, I definitely suggest changing the cloth on your steam mop every time you mop your floors. This, I feel like, just definitely helps keeps it clean on Once on accident, I actually kept it on and cleaned like different areas throughout the house all day long. But every time it would cool down, that moisture just sitting on that cloth just started to develop a smell. And by the time I finished mopping like the other side of the house, it smelled so bad and it had like that wet, moldy smell. So now I actually ordered a bunch of replacements on Amazon, and I just change it every time I go into a different area, so I don't run the risk of it smelling like wet at all. And I feel like it cleans better when you start off with a dry one, because the longer you mop with the steam mop going, the wetter the cloth will get. So if you do one large area at one time, it'll just kind of just be spreading water around. So it's just easier for me to do it this way, just constantly changing it out. If you have one, I definitely suggest you do the same thing.
If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good, I keep on driving till it bends, still it feels like I pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the road tonight. Lost my head over my back between the jars and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving.
Now we are going to move into my master bathroom, and this is like a reveal of my master bathroom. I know it may not look like a lot of changes were made, but I definitely changed a lot. It looks totally different to my husband and myself. I'm going to link a video of what it looked like before in the description box and also in the card, so that you guys can see what we had before. So I've talked about this on my channel before. I have a really old house, but we love our house. We love the location of our house, and my master bathroom is very small. In the future, we do plan on doing some renovations that will allow us to build a larger master bathroom. But in the meantime, we just wanted it to look really nice and comfortable for us right now. So before, my walls in the shower, it's a blue tile. We actually had that painted white. We also didn't want to replace our bathtub yet, so we got that painted white as well. The fixture pieces like the faucet, the handle, those were all just regular like stainless steel before. I got those replaced with like a matte black. We also painted the inside of the bathroom, and I got a new vanity, which is kind of what sparked us to get this work done, because my previous vanity had been here since we moved into the house about 8 years ago, and it was starting to break. And so I was like, you know what, we need to replace the vanity. And our contractor let us know that he could easily like paint our shower and the bathroom. So I went ahead and I was like, you know, let's give it a whole complete refresh. So I found these mirrors at HomeGood, which matched the matte black pieces that I got throughout, and we got the new vanity, and it just looks so much nicer in here than it did before. You'll see it in my old videos what it used to look like, and we definitely love like these small changes. It was a very cheap like refresh for the bathroom, but it looks a lot better than what it used to look like, so we're really happy about that. We also got a bidet that was a gift for my husband for his birthday that just recently passed. Like, he was at someone's house who had one, and he complimented them on theirs, and he was like, oh, you know, that's really cool. So they gifted him one, and we just had the contractor go ahead and put that in for us as well. Now, I will say, of these changes, one of the more difficult things is the paint on the bathtub. So it does have like a matte texture to it, so it's not very easy to clean, which is why you may notice that I used a sponge to clean it, because I also don't want to scratch it and ruin the paint. So I just try to use something very gentle, but that gets it a really good clean. So I started using the Method bathroom cleaner, just spraying that and using that. I may change what cleaner I'm using, but that's currently what I'm using right now, and I just use a really soft sponge.
I've been holding my breath.
Now we are moving into my formal living and dining area. Now, if you watched my last video when I talked about getting my bathroom done, I moved everything out of the way because the contractors were going in and out of the house, and I also had taken everything out of my bathroom and put it in the corner of the formal living room. So once I put everything back in my bathroom, I still had a bunch of mess out and I needed to put things back in order where they were. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this space like cleaned up, mop up any dust that's left over from the contractors, and then put all of the furniture back where it belongs. Now that most of the items are put away, I'm gonna go ahead and get the floors clean. I've been mopping this area a lot as the contractors were working, just trying to keep it clean, and I didn't want anything to like stick to the floor because they were dealing with a lot of paint and stuff like that. I just was really worried about the floors. So I didn't have a lot to clean. I just needed to do a quick mop up. But after I mop and I put the rug back down, I'm gonna use that vacuum powder. I'm not sure what it's called. I just call it like vacuum powder on the rugs. Now, normally I would not use this in an area where my children play or frequent a lot because they have allergies and so do I. But because this is our formal living area and it's what you see like as soon as you walk in the front door, I usually like for this area to smell really good and look really good. So I use this powder on the rug just to make it smell good. And you'll see I definitely like vacuum it up right away because I just am so worried about allergies. And even with my 2-year-old, he's not supposed to be in this area, but he definitely comes in this area every day just because and finds like something to get into. So I'm always like really worried about using this, but I just like for this area to smell like really clean and refreshing when you walk in. I even have a plug-in like plugged in right near the door, and I usually kind of put my little faux flower arrangement in front of it just to disguise it and make it look like the flowers smell good. But I'm always just really worried about this area like looking and smelling really nice.
The light doesn't shine on me, I fade out. It's all so new to me, I need you. Someone to show me the way. The light doesn't shine on me. Shine on me, 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 shine on me. I've been chasing highs just to breathe, yeah. I need that. Take it all in now, I see what I'm at.
And of course, as soon as I start to vacuum, I realize that the battery in my Dyson is dead, so I had to take a break. But over the day, the kitchen has become a mess again. So while I wait for my Dyson to charge, I'm gonna go ahead and get back in the kitchen and get this area cleaned up again. I had cooked dinner and also I cooked dinner, I think I cooked breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So it was just like a lot of mess and a lot of dishes that needed to be taken care of. So I decided to go ahead and handle those things while I wait for the vacuum battery to charge back up.
It's all so new to me, I need you. Someone to show me the way. The light doesn't shine on me. I go out. The light doesn't shine on me. I fade out. It's all so new to me. I need you. Someone to show me the way. enough again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in.
Now I'm going to go ahead and wash these dishes by hand. They could not fit in the dishwasher because it was full. I don't always wash dishes by hand. I don't mind. Like, I'm not a person who hates washing dishes, but I do like the convenience of the dishwasher, and I feel like I save time when I use the dishwasher, because like I feel like while the dishwasher is running washing the dishes instead of me washing them, I could be doing something else around the house. So normally sometimes if I feel like there's more dishes that need to go for another run, I may sometimes wait. But because I'd cleaned up most of the areas in the house, I was like, you know what, I'm still waiting for the vacuum cleaner to dry. Let me just go ahead and wash these by hand, so that way I know that when I'm done in the kitchen, I can finish in the formal living area and I know the house is clean and I don't have any messes waiting for me. It's just easier for me to go ahead, wash and dry these by hand and get them put away.
Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more talking to you. And here we go again, staying up all night to see if you've been texting me. Where do we go from here? I wanna go all in. So give me a sign. I could go for this, no more tricks. We could take things slow. Say you think about it too. When the lights go out and there's no doubt that I should be with, that I should be. We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. So give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, baby, just give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more talking to you and I'm going out with you tonight. Are you close to here? I'm feeling down, I don't know why. No, it's so surreal. Think I want you here. Oh, 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 oh. I don't ask for much, no, I don't need that much, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Though I want your touch, baby, you're so high, stay. I don't mind a little crazy, but baby, you're so high, stay. We don't need to go that fast. I need this night to last. So you are like me, wanna be free like a sun.
Let me know in the comments, are you the type of person who dries your dishes and puts them away right after you wash the dishes? So I dry and put mine away just because if I leave them in the sink, my boys are at the age right now where they will put their dishes, their dirty dishes in the sink when they're done with them. So I can't leave them in the sink because someone may come and dump dirty dishes on top of them, or a cup of juice or water or anything. So I like to put them away, and I don't have a lot of counter space, so I don't have a dish rack in my kitchen for me to dry them. So it's just always more convenient for me to just dry and put them away right away. But let me know, what's your preference?
We don't need to go that fast. I need this night to last. Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. Baby, you're so high, stay.
And you can probably tell from my little dance break that I am currently listening to music while I clean. I love to listen to music while I clean, but sometimes I feel like I get really distracted because I'll start dancing and then I'll start thinking about things or like parties or something, or I'll be like, oh, I remember hearing this song at this event. And I'll be tempted to pick up my phone. And then also sometimes with listening to music, if the playlist isn't always perfect, I'll catch myself like changing the song. So I love music while cleaning. Like, I get why everyone does it because it's so much fun, but I only do it if I know like I have a comfortable amount of time to clean up with, because if I'm in a rush or something, I feel like I always get distracted. So I try to stick to my podcasts and audiobooks, but on this day I was doing music and I was definitely enjoying it. And now we're done in the kitchen and I can finally go back and finish the formal living area. I can vacuum up all the powder that I had put on the floor earlier, because I definitely did not want to end the day with that on there, and the possibility of my boys coming onto it or playing with it or anything, it just worried me. So I wanted to make sure as soon as the vacuum cleaner was charged up that I was back out there getting it back up. And then I went ahead and I put all of the furniture back, and you guys will see this area looks so good again. I love our formal area. It's very simple, which I like. I don't want a lot of stuff going on in this area because, like I said, it is what you see when you walk into my house through the front door. So I like to just keep it simple, neat, and clean. And now we are all clean. The house is all done. Thank you guys so much for watching and cleaning along with me. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.